If you're the kind of person who agonizes over decisions, who lies awake, flip-flopping, certain at night and full of doubt by morning, I have news that's going to feel like someone finally explaining you to yourself. Your indecision might not be a flaw at all. You might just have two decision-making clocks inside of you, and nobody ever taught you how to read them. Let me introduce myself first, because it's relevant to everything I'm about to say about decisions. I'm David Krueger. I run the Creator's Apprentice, and I spent a number of years studying under Kevin Trudeau and his formula for deliberate creation. My mission is simple to say, and took me a lifetime to live. I help people see exactly how they're built, their real design, read across multiple different systems, and then give them the steps for what to do with it. Who you are and what to do about it. And how you're built includes how you're wired to make decisions, which is the whole subject of this video. I made every mistake in this one personally, so let me save you some of them. Here we go. Here's the idea. You actually have two decision systems. One is fast, a gut reaction that tells you instantly whether something excites you. The other is slow, an emotional wave that needs time to settle before it tells you the truth. The gut picks the direction, but the wave is what you commit on. Use the wrong one for the wrong job, and you make a mess. So here's the rule that changed everything for me. Never make a real decision at the peak of excitement or the bottom of fear. Both of them lie to you. The high makes everything look amazing. The low makes everything look hopeless. You wait until the water goes calm, sometimes a day, sometimes 3, and you check how you feel then. The reading is the honest one. That's the reading that's honest. I look back at the worst decisions in my life, and they had one thing in common. Every single one was made at an emotional extreme, either lit up and impulsive or scared and contracted. And the decisions I'm proudest of, every one came when I'd let the waves settle and decided from a calm place. Once I saw that pattern, I couldn't unsee it. Now, here's what my mentor, Kevin Trudeau, added that completes the picture. In his creation algorithm, once the wave is calm and you know your answer, there are 2 moves most people botch. First, you actually decide, not I'll try, not we'll see. A total, that's it, period commitment. I'm going to do it, that's it, period. Kevin says, the moment you genuinely decide, the whole universe seems to wake up and get to work. But then comes the step almost nobody teaches. Right after you decide with everything you've got, you release your grip on the outcome. You hold the decision and let go of the desperation. The wave tells you when to commit. The formula tells you how. Decide completely, then release completely. That combination is the thing that finally quiets a torn mind. And here's how you actually read the wave, through your body, not your spinning thoughts. For me, a true yes feels like lightness. A no feels like heaviness in the chest and in the gut. Real intuition is a quiet, steady signal. Fear is dense and loud and panicky. When you can tell those two apart, you stop being jerked around by every passing mood. Let me go deeper on something I mentioned, because it's the most practical tool in this whole video. Your body registers the right decision before your conscious mind catches up. There's a kind of intelligence that lives below your thoughts. It's faster and frankly more honest than your reasoning brain, because it can't lie to itself the way your mind can. When you imagine saying yes to something and your chest opens and your shoulders drop, that's data. When you imagine it and your stomach tightens, that's data too. The trick is learning to feel the difference between a true no, which is quiet and heavy, and fear, which is loud and jittery. A true no settles you. Fear winds you up. Once you can tell those apart, you'll never be as lost in a decision again. Here's a rule that'll save you enormous amounts of agony. Match the speed of your decision to whether it can be undone. Most overthinkers treat every choice like it's permanent. They'll agonize for a week over which restaurant, which is reversible the second you finish the meal. Save your slow, careful, ride the wave process for the decisions you genuinely can't take back. The move, the marriage, the business, the big money. For everything that's reversible, decide fast and adjust as you go, because the cost of a wrong small decision is tiny, and the cost of agonizing over all of them is your whole life. Fast on the reversible, patient on the permanent. That one rule changed for me how I live. Let me give you a sign to watch for, because it reveals whether you've actually decided or just think you have. If you keep remaking the same decision, deciding, then unraveling it at 2 a.m., then redeciding, then doubting again, you have not actually decided. You've created an open loop, and an open loop drains you every single time it cycles. A true decision closes the loop. It says, this is settled, I'm not reopening it, and then it stops consuming your energy because the matter is closed. That is why indecision is so exhausting. It's not the thinking that drains you. It's the same thought running on a loop with no resolution. So here's the practice. Once you've ridden the wave and made the call, consciously close the loop. Say it out loud. Decided, done, moving on. And when your mind tries to reopen it, you gently refuse. That's already decided. You'll be shocked how much energy comes back online once you stop relitigating choices that you already made. Now, which clock is your primary one? Are you built to trust the fast gut or the slow wave? That's actually written into your design. Knowing it takes the guesswork out of every future decision, and then the formula tells you what to do once you've decided. Reading that wiring and pairing it with the steps is part of what I'm building for you. And there's more on that in my school group. If there's a decision weighing on you right now, here's your next move. Here's what to do next. And it's all waiting in the description below. First and foremost, most important thing, come join us in the Creator's Apprentice. That's my group on school. That's where we do all of this work together, step by step, and it's also how you're going to get access to the tool I have created to give you a complete map of yourself as well as an action plan for your success. That's the main door, so start there and it's free to join. Second, if you want to go right to the source of the formula I keep referring to, get Kevin Trudeau's book. It's called Your Wish is Your Command. It's the deep well that all of the success training comes from, and that link is below. You can click and get that book. Third, if you want to start tuning your own signal, download the brainwave frequency audios in the description. They'll get you to theta brainwave thinking quick. They're designed to help you settle on that calm, attractive frequency that we're always talking about, the one where creation actually happens, and it's a quick cheat code to get you there. So subscribe, please. One last thing, hit that notification bell and give me a comment and give me a like on the video and give me a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this. Let me know what questions you may have. Let me know what else you might like to see me do videos on. And please join me in the school group. I will see you very soon. I'm David Krueger, the Creator's Apprentice. I love you. I'll see you on the next video.